y'all, it's Crystal. Let's do a wrap up for my March fun stuff. I'm gonna try to still keep doing these. So I'll talk about, stuff I watched, what I got into, maybe some fun stuff. What else? Any kind of crafting I may do. That kind of stuff. So let's jump right into it. Let's start with what I watched. Yes. Let's do movies. So for Week of Weird, of course, I hosted Week of Weird with Jason from Jason's Weird Reads again, and we had a prompt on the for Week of Weird this time to watch a weird movie. I ended up watching 2 weird movies. One was Cemetery Man. This one is so bizarre. It's like a kind of zombie-ish kind of type of movie. This guy works at the cemetery with his dude friend, and he has to kind of monitor the cemetery because once you bury someone in there, they come back to life, and so they have to be, put down. But then he like falls in love with this one lady when she comes back, and I don't know, I don't really know how to really explain it, other than it is very bizarre and very strange. Very young Rupert Everett is in it, and I don't know. It was really good. I mean, I enjoyed it, but it is a strange one for sure. I also watched Dave Made a Maze, and I had so much fun with this one. It was so much fun. It's about a guy who builds this maze in his apartment out of like cardboard and like paper and trash and things like that. But once he goes in, it's like bigger on the inside. So he gets kind of lost in the maze. And so his fiance comes home and is like, dude, where are you? And he's like, yeah, I'm in the maze. And she's like, what are you doing in there? What do you mean you're trapped in the maze? Anyway, so she and a couple of his friends go in after him, of course. There's this like documentary film crew that's with him. I don't know, I gotta explain it, but they try to get out of the maze, right? And it's so much fun. And honestly, the sets and things for it were so good. Things were like actually made out of pieces of the cardboard and, playing cards and general sort of trash and things, and I don't know, it was just a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. It was a fun one. It's a fun one to watch for sure. I'm still keeping up with watching The Heart Killers, the Thai drama. I'm slowly making my way through that. I watched a few more episodes in March. Still really having just a great time with it. We're still keeping up with Twin Peaks with Andrew from It Came From the Pages Patreon. He is showing us Twin Peaks on Saturday nights. And then I did finish watching the Thai drama The Boy Next World, and this features Bossa Noel, and I liked this show, but I was also a little underwhelmed by it. I thought, okay, so we got this guy, our main characters, right? So it's kind of pitched as this possible sort of multiverse, type of story where our main character is like going in between worlds and sort of things, and or in each world, of course, he finds his love, who is, of course, played by Noel, but and it kind of was that, but then also kind of wasn't. The storyline took it took a twist that I really didn't like. I don't like that kind of storyline. I won't spoil it, but, and so again, it just left me feeling a little wanting by the end of it all, and like the story didn't feel like it kind of came together. I overall enjoyed it. I mean, I finished it out, because I love Boss, but yeah, I just wanted a little something more. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm a little conflicted about it because I really wanted to love it, because I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. Like I said, multiverses, and okay, yeah, la, la. And I can say it was that, but it wasn't. There's another thing. I don't know. And then there had this story with his mom that like I got really tired of, because I just was like, this woman is just crazy and just a righteous bitch, and I didn't like that at all either. But so it was I don't know. We did finish Skeleton Crew, the Star Wars show, and this was also so much fun. And I mean, it is really kind of like Goonies in space, honestly, kids on bikes type of show, which though the bikes were like speeder bikes, and I really liked the overall story. We start on this planet, and these kids, and there's this sort of company line everyone toes, and there is a sort of mystery to the planet, really, that we do kind of figure out by the end of it all. But these kids like inadvertently find this spaceship that's been buried, and of course things happen and they blast off into space, right? And it turns into sort of a pirate swashbuckling type of story where they're trying to make their way home, and they get this Jude Law's character gets pulled into the fray, and he's a pirate character, and he is looking for their planet because of treasure, and yeah, it's where, you know, they visit lots of, you know, different planets and things like that, and along the way, and you know, kids are getting homesick, and I don't know, it was really fun. The kid characters were so good. They really were good. The Jude Law character was great. Yeah, it's a really fun Star Wars story, and so if you are into Star Wars, I mean, I think you'll enjoy it. It was just fun. It's a fun one, you know. So yeah, I enjoyed that. And then let's see, anything else? I finished out the month. I watched the documentary, the new PBS American Experience documentary, Change Not Charity, the Americans with Disabilities Act. I did kind of talk about this a bit in a vlog, which I'll link below. It was about an hour long. You can watch it here right on YouTube. I will link it below. But just talking about the history of the sort of disability movement, disability rights movements here in the U.S., and you know, some interviews with some, you know, folks along the way that had a hand in that, and the forming of the Americans with Disabilities Act, words, and yeah, it was really good. It was really good, and I really enjoyed that a lot. So definitely recommend checking it out. So I think that's really about all I watched. It's all I wrote down anyway. So I mean, you know, that's kind of half the battle. Will I remember to write things down? Anyway, let's talk about some concerts. I did attend a few concerts in March, and one of which was taking my mom to go see Casey and the Sunshine Band, and we had a great time, and it was a lot of fun. We had a great time, drove up to Greensboro, and yeah, it was a really nice venue. Their venue was really nice, and Casey sounded great. I mean, you know, he's like 70-something years old, still up there dancing and spinning around, and yeah, it's great. The band was fantastic.
Shake, 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 shake your booty, shake your booty.
Fun time. Boogie down, you know. It was fun. It was fun. The crowd was fun. Yeah, it was good. And then I went to a metal show because I don't know, I'm a conundrum of music genre taste, right? So I went to see Hanabi, who was a Japanese metal band, female metal band from Japan, and Kim Dracula, who is a metal-ish guy. He's actually from Tasmania. And then they had an opener, Crystal Lake, who are a band from some American members and some members from Japan. And then there was another opener that I missed because I didn't get there in time. But anyway, it was a great show. And Crystal Lake was great. They're if you like heavy-hearted heavy metal, they're fantastic.
Jump, jump, jump.
Dracula put on a hell of a show. He's definitely a showman. Really great sort of costuming and makeup and things like that. And his supporting band is really great too. mean, they have a saxophone player, for Pete's sake. Yeah, really great stuff.
Speculation guaranteed. Look at me, don't look at me. The cops to see me, can't see me more.
And then there's Hanabi, who they kicked ass. They are so good, so much fun live, and amazing vocals when you hear it live, because they do everything from really sort of cutesy, high-pitched, girly stuff to the metal growl and snarls and screams and everything in between. So it was really good. They were fantastic. Yeah. And then I wrapped out the month going to Korea Fest here in North Carolina, and it's an annual event. I think this was the 8th year for it. The first year I've actually made it to it though, so yeah, that was fun, and it was a lot of fun with my new friend Deb, and we had a fun time. It was a really great mix of sort of vendors there selling, their wares. They had a few food booths selling, Korean food, so I had some really good Korean food. I had some tok and sausage, sort of skewers, and a Korean corn dog, which was so good. I took home some bulgogi to my husband, things like that. Oh, some dumplings. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. And then they had a whole stage set up where it's everything from, they did some like traditional Korean, dancing and drumming, which is always so beautiful to watch. competition-based things that are around sort of K-pop stuff. So if you want to go there and do like, they have like a singing and dancing portion, and they have just singing and then just dancing, and then there's a competition, you know, like I said, the competition aspect of that. And then there was a taekwondo display, which was really cool, and there's really some great list of guest judges there, which was fantastic. And one of which was a former member of the group CLC, which just seeing her in person was amazing. So she looked fantastic. So she was one of the judges for some of the dancing and the idol competition, I think, too. Yeah. And so just seeing her there was amazing because she looked great. And then of course Isla's there, who is a newer K-pop, you know, younger K-pop idol. She's been part of the whole Luna group. She does solo work now, and she did a little performance for us. It was maybe a half hour. She maybe performed like 5 or 6 songs, and it was so great. She was so good, and just so beautiful in person, doing our songs and dancing and stuff. Yeah, it was really great to see her live.
Are you enjoying now? Yeah. I'm very surprised about your energy. Thank you. Delicious. Okay. Can't stop the temperature now. Your body now. Look in the mirror. 거울 속에 미친 stop in the mirror. 내가 들어오는 Kardashian. 있는 거 Listen, I see you there. Oh God, I know I'm unforgivable. Oh God, and I don't want you to. Oh God, I know I'm unforgivable. Oh God, and I don't want you to. Can't wait to see you.
So that was really fun. We had a really great time overall. Yeah, I mean that was kind of it. It was a fun month. I did pick up a few things. I picked up the new One We album. I will be seeing them in April and be doing a fan sign with them, so I needed to have something. I wanted to buy their new album so they could sign this for me. I picked up the new Extraordinary Heroes album because it released in March and is fantastic. Yes, I got tickets with my friend Lori and I to see them in August, I think it is. So excited. I'm so excited. If you are into rock music, Extraordinary Heroes, they're great. So I picked up a copy of that album. Picked up a copy of the new The Boys. I got Jiyoung's signature sign. I think this came out in March. I'm losing track of time. And then I also picked up, let me show you, a Zyker's light stick. One of the booths at Korea Fest had this on sale. I was like, yes, please. I will be seeing them in concert in May with my friend Sarah. It's such a cool light stick, this little like ghosty guy. Oh, I don't have the batteries in it, but yeah. So there's their like little X for Zykers, and then yeah, it's so cool. This is like rubbery. I don't know. It's really cool light stick. So I'm a kind of a light stick junkie. I've determined and found myself to be. So when I go to a concert, I really like to have the light sticks now. So anyway, that was kind of what I picked up. I'm trying to spend too much on stuff anymore. It's hard though. So K-pop releases for March. So two soloists from Blackpink releasing solos. Jennie and Lisa released their solos. I really liked them both, but Jennie's is what I really liked. Infinite had a comeback, a 15-year sort of anniversary comeback for Infinite, which was really great to see. We've got a duo of Hoshi and Woozi from 17, the new One We album, which is so good. Again, if you like rock music, check them out. They're great. Yeji and Seulgi had a solo. Yeji from ITZY and Seulgi from Red Velvet. Fantastic. The new ZB1 album, which was great. SF9 had a new comeback. The new NMIXX album. Okay, one of my favorites of the month is this new NMIXX album because, oh my god. If you are into, if you're looking for a sort of a lady-led group that is, I just love what NMIXX does in general, and this album in particular, I think is their best. I mean, what do you mean? This is, what are you talking about? It's so good. And I love how, you know, their sort of production team really layers up sounds and their vocals with, if you like harmonizing, this new NMIXX album is so
Let me show you that, no over me. That's that. Show you that, no over me. Yeah, let you down, 손을 잡아. 날 믿고 down, step을 밟아. Let me show you that, no over me. That's that. Show you that, no over me. Won't let you down, 손을 잡아. 내 눈빛 다 때려 my heart. 대신 no, never let go. Every day, beep, a crush. 그래 난 좋아, I like the 같이 가슴을 내 뱉어. Push me tough, 무너져가. 흔들이 삐삐삐 발쳐. Dreaming like baby, and I'm feeling myself 'cause I'm alive.
so good. I loved Papillon. I'm obsessed with that song, Papillon. I also like High Horse, Golden Recipe, Slingshot. The whole album's freaking great. J-Hope gave us a new single. He's been on tour. I'm really enjoying seeing that. The new The Boys album, which is really, really good. I really like the song Ain't Salty, Misdemeanor. Oh yeah, so good. 10 came out with a new album towards the end of the month called Stunner, and it is a stunner. Yeah, it's a stunner. He is just fantastic. March was just honestly just a really good mix for a really good month for releases. Jackson Wang gave us another new song. Yeah, it was good. Anything else? The Exterior Heroes, which actually I think, no, and Exterior Heroes, yeah, which is good. I didn't write that down, but yes. My top songs were Stunner by Tim, Papillon by NMIXX, High Horse by NMIXX, Confession by One Pack, still on my top fave list, Slingshot by NMIXX, Sweetest Sin by Tim, I Love You by Treasure, I'm Gonna Be Out by X Love, still making its way up there, Yellow by Treasure, and Alice by One We. Yep, you can see that. So let's see, I did my deep dive. I pick a new group each month to deep dive into. March, I dove finally into Treasure and got to know the members and listen to all their music and watch their videos and watch some of their content and their vlogs and things like that. That's how I get to know the group. And oh, I had such a good time finally getting into Treasure. I feel I knew I was gonna like them, so I felt really good about finally getting into them. They celebrated 5 years, I think, being a group this year recently, so that was good. Yeah, they debuted in 2020, so yeah. It was really fun, and it took me a while to get to know members, and I think there's two that I still really get mixed up, and I gotta just keep working on it. I came out Yoshi bias because he's adorable and sweet, but also Hyunsuk and Asahi kind of round out my top 3 for biases for Treasure, but everyone is so lovely and great. Yeah, really enjoy Treasure. I kind of bummed now that I can't go to their concert because it's not close by. But anyway, I think that's really about it. Yes, had a fun month. What else did we get into? I feel like we went to a ball game. We went to see was this in March? I think it was March. Yeah, we went to see the UNC ladies basketball game. Well, we try to go to at least one a year, and that's always fun. We did that. I think that was March. Yeah, but towards the beginning of the month, I think it was. As far as family stuff, that's really about it. We're just kind of doing day to day stuff, you know. So that's it. AT's dropped a summer tour. That's fun. It's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. But I think I've rambled long enough, so I'm gonna leave it here. Let me know what fun stuff you got into for March. I would love to know. And I hope that you're doing well, taking care of yourself, having fun along the way. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next month. All right.